Hello everyone, welcome back to HillBro. Believe it or not, we are actually down here in Shelley, kind of where HillBro began. If any of you guys have followed us from the very beginning, a few years ago when we were running YXZs, as well as building the Mutant Cat, it was out of the shop behind my dad's place here in Shelley. Haven't been here, at least filming wise, haven't been here in years. For those of you who are new to the channel, what we do is we like to connect a lot of the places, towns, and cool areas in southeast Idaho, or in Idaho in general, and we try to connect them via off-road trails and routes. Our past videos this year, we mainly base out of St. Anthony, or the St. Anthony Dunes, because that's where I'm from. And that's honestly a really good hub where a lot of people like to ride, is the St. Anthony Dunes. And earlier this year, we've been able to connect St. Anthony to Island Park, St. Anthony to Atomic City, St. Anthony to Arco, and then all the way down to Minidoka. And we're going to be riding in the Taylor Mountain area, probably maybe get as far as Caribou, maybe. So we got a good crew today. If you guys remember the 4-seat Talon from the last video, Ian, right there, as well as his wife Rhonda and father-in-law Robert. We got Dad, who acts like he's gonna drive my mutant or my Arctic Cat. Not happening.
Man, it'd be a trade up.
I know, right? My brother-in-law Ammon is with us. He's new to the channel, as well as his boy in the blue helmet, Marcus. And then we've seen Zeke before in some of the earlier videos, and then my son Riker. So Ian tells us of a spot back behind Taylor Mountain called Castle Rock. Castle Rock?
Yeah.
And so we're gonna go try and find that. Let's go have some fun. Man, Grandpa, you're almost as cute as all the little boys.
Oh yeah. What do you mean almost?
Apparently he wants to be.
Found ourselves some horses. Let's see if we can feed them.
He's like, I smell it. Are you nervous?
I don't want him to get my fingers.
He won't. If you have it flat, he won't. There you go.
There
Just like
we go.
that. Woo! Just like that. How about you, huh? You want one too? All right, guys, we gotta go. Bye-bye, horsey. smell.
They do.
Nothing smells like a horse. You guys waited for us. We were feeding the horses.
Yeah, we're feeding ourselves.
Yummy.
Hey Marcus, there's
Ian says they were lonely horses. Yes.
So if you look behind, you can see Castle Rock from here.
Okay. Let's take a look.
That's what I think is named for guidance.
This is the only way with 4 points. Oh, I see it. Let's see. Right.
And then Caribou's right there.
Right there is like a stack of rocks. Castle Rock. Caribou Mountain in the distance there. Fun places to go. Ian's taken me snowmobiling on top of Caribou once, and it did not disappoint. You guys driving Grandpa nuts?
Nope, not at all. I'm
Man,
driving them nuts.
missed opportunity.
I'm driving off the road.
I'd be doing everything I can to just make them mad.
Good luck. You can't accomplish that.
Oh, trust me, I know how to push his buttons.
Nah.
Like start wiping my boogers all over his seats,
That'd drive anybody nuts.
scratch his side of his side-by-side.
Yeah, the amount of boogers that were on the top, the top bunk from the bottom bunk up underneath.
Hey.
Yeah, that must have been nice.
Yeah.
That was not me.
And on
was
the wall.
not me.
I found a couple of those in my house.
Okay, I did contribute to the wall,
I love
but
it.
not the bunk beds. That was my sister Brooke.
So you raise these kids, and the little stinkers do all these things, and then you go buy your new home because they're grown up, and then they go have babies.
Yeah.
And then it starts all over again.
Yep. It's a circle of life.
You know, I've often wondered why it's been so difficult for Jocelyn and I to get into a home. And then that always comes to my mind. It's like, well, my kids are still young. Do I really want to get into my dream home yet? Because they'll just destroy it.
And trust me, they do. You already know.
Oh, yeah.
So Isaac, what's up with this shirt you're wearing?
My
Life in
shirt?
Bars
Hey,
Prisoner, HillBro.
I made this shirt. Wildcat inmate. Stuck in a cage.
So that makes sense. Have you ever seen the video of Isaac rolling a double X?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen it.
Does the shirt have anything to do with making you think of, from that rollover that made you think of this shirt?
Actually, the inspiration that came from the rollover was the crap shorts. The gag shorts that I sell on my website that are already peed for you, and it says I scared myself. And then this one is every time I get into a side-by-side and you're in a cage, it's like, well, I'm an inmate to a wildcat. I make one for the Carax and for the Talon, so if anyone wants an inmate shirt, they're on my website.
Ah, I want one. You just came off of what? Horse Creek?
Horse Creek Road. So if you take the right on Dan Creek, it'll tee at Brockman. And at Brockman you can take left and go up into the mountains. If you take the right, it'll cut back in and hit Long Valley Road right at where it turns into Grays Lake Outlet Road. And then you can follow that and hit Highway 34. So you can go down the highway a little bit, and then the Blackfoot River Road cuts off that and goes in between
Tin Cup.
on the other side of the road. It'll head towards Soda on the other side of the road.
Oh.
It's a dirt road.
So we're gonna go this way.
like we made it to Castle Rock. Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Don't get bit
By what?
by snakes. Keep an eye out for snakes. It's a good thing we didn't raise a bunch of sissies
Yeah.
willing to hike around.
Big what?
Bone. Yeah.
That was from the last man that got bit.
Yeah.
Well, at least we should just make it farther than him.
Yeah, we'll at least get a little farther than you.
So as long as we make it past that bone, we did better than the last guy, right?
I did.
Woohoo!
Oh, wow.
It can't go any higher. And there's flying ants all over. The bugs.
I did it with Crocs.
So Idaho Falls is that way.
Yep, you see the windmills way in the distance.
Long Valley Road is down there. That goes up to Alpine and Star Valley, Caribou.
There are a lot of flying ants, bugs, getting all over my hair. It drives me crazy. I'm the tallest one now. They'll always go to the tallest thing. Ah! You see them? That's terrible.
There.
Something's been nesting down there, huh?
There's a bunch of like tree-looking stuff.
Probably rock chucks, wolverines, Tasmanian devils, and dragons.
No, no.
Holy crap, that's high.
Werewolves. Yeah. Werewolves have been down there.
Werewolf.
Wailing wolf.
Werewolf.
The werewolf.
Kids are probably a little young for that.
Wailing wolf. Werewolf.
Young Frankenstein, if anyone was wondering. So apparently Castle Rock was a landmark for, I'd imagine, for a lot of the herding, a lot of the cattle driving out in this direction, and possibly even for the pioneers who settled this area. Not a lot of I don't think a lot of pioneers passed through this on their way in, because a lot of them would either go the Palisades route through the lower Snake River, the lower fork of the Snake River, or they would have passed through way down there, which would have been Soda Springs and Lava Hot Springs, and then up through Pocatello. I've never been here before. This is actually kind of fun to see. I always love exploring and going to new places.
Rock chuck poop explodes.
Rock chuck poop explodes? So you don't want to eat it?
Probably tastes better.
It tastes better when it explodes? Tastes better than what?
Whatever.
Apparently rock chuck poop tastes better than other poop. According to Zeke.
According to science.
According to science. Oh. I don't know what it is with young boys and throwing rocks at poop, but I did it too. Holy crap, that stinks. That's not a normal cow poo smell.
That's hard.
Ugh. You know what else is fun? Shooting them with 22s.
Oh, it stinks. Oh. No, you
Boys will be boys. Were you ever a boy, Ammon?
Yeah, fun time.
What'd you guys think of Castle Rock?
That was fun. It doesn't look like a castle to me.
What would it be? It's not a pile of rocks that looks like a castle. It's a castle that looks like a pile of rocks, right?
Yeah.
But you know, you got different landmarks even going through like Nebraska for the pioneers. They're called Chimney Rock. But
Yeah.
they name these landmarks to help them navigate. And this one just happens to be Castle Rock, and it happens to be in Bonneville County, just outside of Idaho Falls.
Oh, you smell that sagebrush?
Yeah, I do. And I like it.
That's one of the funnest things about riding out in the desert. You hit a few sagebrush, disrupt them a little bit, and they just, oh, they smell so good.
It smells so good.
60% of the time it works, every time.
Every time.
You can see
That's gonna get all over you.
right there, maybe you can see it with the GoPro, maybe not. That's Castle Rock, so that's where we were earlier today. And so you can see how much further east we've gone. That's directly west, obviously the sunset.
Oh, you can see it?
Love it out here. Love it.
Yeah, look at that.
To show you.
Did the boys find themselves another pie?
Yep. Found some on themselves too.
So, man, this is your first time doing something like this. I know you've probably been in this area before.
Yeah, I've been in this area before. Not up here.
Oh, yeah, you're from California or Oregon?
Oregon. Yeah.
And he's explored this area more than I have. This is my first time out this way.
Hey, we squished some cow poop.
And the boys are enjoying it too.
Smashing cow poop. What more could you want?
I don't know. I could smash cow poop all day long when I was a boy.
This is awesome. I've been so many places this summer, so close to home, that I've never been.
It's awesome.
Because of these side-by-sides. I'm finally getting out and using the darn thing. But yeah, Skyline Ridge right here.
How old are you? 150?
At least, yeah.
And he's never been to, I don't know, how many videos have we done this year? How many places have we gone? You know, Big Southern Butte, Minidoka, the caves,
Howe.
Crystal Ice Caves, Howe, the canyons of Howe, that you have, including myself, have never ever been to, and we've done it all this year.
Yeah. And there's so much more to go.
And we've only gone like 100 miles from home. Not even.
I can't believe the trail system, the road system they've got out here. It just keeps going.
Yeah.
Look at this sunset.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
So as we continue to do these videos, I mean, imagine what we're going to run into when we expand further into like the salmon, to Utah, the salt flats, to Moab, or just even Wyoming direction. We haven't even gone east from home yet.
Coeur d'Alene.
Yeah, Coeur d'Alene.
Isaac's gonna do that in one day on his four-wheeler.
Four-wheeler. No, it'll take 2 days.
Holy crow. That takes a whole day in a car going 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, seriously.
But if you can do it in 2 days, it'll be a record.
Next year's goal, from St. Anthony to Coeur d'Alene on a four-wheeler in 2 days. New challenge, beat my time. We can't get them to come. Boys!
Dinner!
You guys are gonna wish you were home.
Make you walk home.
No, I'd rather not.
Oh boy. Marcus, how was that for your first ride?
Great.
Great. So, Marcus's first side-by-side ride, and we went about 115, 120 miles. Yeah, I'd say that's a first time.
it does.
Okay, so what do you guys think about when you were driving across the plains or the hills and you drop into a valley?
It got freezing cold.
It got freezing cold, and then you come up and it got warm. It's like almost 20 degrees difference.
Yeah, way different.
You ever noticed a sheep herder's camp? He never puts it down in a valley. He always puts it on top.
Yep.
I never thought of that. That was a good time. Went places I had never been before. I am probably filthy dirty. We really appreciate everyone hanging with us today. It was a fun ride. Hopefully this will help us understand those trails so we can continue connecting St. Anthony, Shelley, and all the way down to Soda Springs, Lava Hot Springs, and Bear Lake, hopefully. Thanks for watching HillBro. If you're anything like a young man, I know you guys will also enjoy throwing rocks at cow poop.
Flat rocks.
Big flat rocks. Or if you're just a little bit an older man, shooting them with hollow point 22s.
I did that.
And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching HillBro.
I'm
Bye.
You're more of a call to dust than Ammon is.